Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is Sir Camelock, my Xtreme one-chunk ironman. Last episode I killed almost 6,000 hellhounds going for that fabled drop, before unlocking Puro for some really sweet gear upgrades. And this episode we shall be improving my gear even further with the Puro grind, and also grinding out medium clues for the chance of that huge Addy Axe upgrade to make that 99 fletching and firemaking grind 50% faster than my current steel axe with those awesome eclectic implings. I also might be heading back to hellhounds, utilizing the new combat rebalancing of mage weaknesses and water spells to increase my kills per hour there. So let's get cooking, shall we? Before we fully dive into today's episode, I wanted to just outline the current chunk goals, as it's been a while and we've added a lot to the chunks and also completed a lot. So what are we currently working on? 99 fletching is definitely one of the longer ones. We need to go ahead and buy that skill cape and obviously get 99. Same applies to firemaking. We need to get 99 firemaking and purchase that skill cape as well. I do have a herb patch in my chunk alongside some mobs that drop toadstool seeds, which I've already obtained. I just need to now get 85 farming to plant them. Thankfully from Puro we did get a garden pie, so I actually only need 82 farming for this one. That saves a lot of time. Arguably the biggest chunk goal that I've been slowly chipping away on is obtaining the Smouldering Stone from Hellhounds. It is that 1 in 32,000 drop. Very, very rare, and probably our longest task to do. Another pretty long task, which was our newest unlock, and that was catch a lucky imp because we got Puro. This requires 89 hunter, which will take a long time just catching implings. And from our lock in Puro, it did mean that we have to enchant onyx bolts, which we get from implings, which is going to be an 87 magic requirement to actually enchant them. Thankfully, along the way of getting 89 hunter, we should be able to get enough runes from essence implings to get 87 magic. Alongside a bunch of best in slot items we get from Puro, but they all happen alongside 89 hunter, so I'm not going to list every single one here. Plus, we've already got a fair few. So these are the main current goals that we'll be working towards in the next few episodes. I just wanted to kind of refresh everyone's memories and just show exactly what we're working on. Without further ado, let's get into the action. Time to continue the Puro grind. I do want to get 74 for the ninja implings. These inventories are so satisfying though, so this grind has been so nice. Look at all those supplies, man. All those runes, all that GP. Lovely. With this pick of herbs, there's the first farming level of the video, 64. Another first for the video, my first medium clue to open. Let's get it. A Addy pickaxe. That's actually massive. It's not the Addy axe that we're going for, but that's still really good if I get a mining grind. That's one of the best pickaxes I can get. First hunter level of the video, there is 66. 74 is the goal. Like the intro suggested, I wanted to do some mage training at Hellhounds, so it's time to use up all of my chaos runes and see how far that gets me. I would love to get 55 magic for good old high alchemy. I don't think these chaos runes will quite get me there, but maybe I'll start using some mines. They'll get me close. 47 magic coming in, that's quite a good one because that unlocks Water Blast, which means I can use my death runes. The big 5-0. I pretty much ran out of runes, so I figured I'd use some of my cosmics on enchanting some of the jewelry I got from Bird's Nest for some extra XP, then head back and go use our mind runes. Finishing off with mind runes, with this kill, all I gotta do is teleport to Camelot and there is 55 magic. High alchemy is unlocked. I have a lot of nature runes. I'm gonna go alch a bunch of the good Puro alchables and see how much money we end up with. Just going to go ahead and alch while trying to spawn camp this eclectic, and then every time I miss it, I will just dark lore it with my other account. Maintaining this spot is probably the best, as I still don't have the best success rate when catching, so having 2 attempts at the eclectic every time is quite nice if I don't succeed the first one. I'm just alching the blue dragonhide chaps, Addy shields, and rune daggers that I got from the eclectics. I'll get even better alchables in the future, and I can just hunt high tier implings in the future for money if I need it. So this is really nice. Opens up so many opportunities for this account. I've not been able to AFK at all during this impling grind, which can be a bit annoying while trying to balance real life and getting content for videos, and that's where today's video sponsor comes in, Factor. Factor has made it easy for me to still get delicious chef-prepared meals ready to eat in just 2 minutes so I can get back to grinding. Factor eliminates the hassle of prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Simply heat and savor the good stuff. Factor now also offers loads of snack options like breakfast, smoothies, juices, small bites, and more to keep me going no matter what's on the schedule. And with Factor, you can rest assured you're making a sustainable choice. Factor offsets 100% of delivery emissions and sources 100% renewable electricity for their production sites and offices. Thanks to Factor75 for sponsoring today's video. Use my link in the description or scan the QR code on screen to get 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off your next month of orders. On top of Factor taking the stress out of meal planning and setting you up for success, skipping the grocery stores, prep work, and cooking fatigue, you're getting chef-crafted, dietarian-approved meals delivered right to your door with over 35 meals to choose from per week. As you can see on the website here, there is options like keto, calorie smart, vegan, veggie, and more. And thanks again for Factor for sponsoring this video. Back to the gains I go. Every maze random is so good, man. Even that one gave me 136 death runes. Bro, these are so useful. That's so much magic XP. I have alked all of my good items, and there is over 1 million GP in cash for the first time on this account. I am very happy. I swear I end most of my clues with this guy, the good old Flax Keeper, man. So let's just crack it open right here. I banked the extra imps that I caught already on the way. No way! I got spiked manacles. Bro, I didn't even think about them. When I was just doing these medium clues to myself, I was thinking, you know, Addy Axe, really good. Best in slot axe. I could get a fire battle staff, which would be pretty good if I want to use like fire spells infinitely, because fire runes are harder to get than air runes. And, you know, those generic things, I never once thought I'd hit the boot table. But there they are, the Spiked Manacles, plus 4 strength, my best in slot melee boots, and they look very interesting. If anyone likes feats, then you got some content today, mate. Another hard casket, and another... Ooh, we got 2 cloggers, Myth Plate Body T and an Addy H Shield. Also some death runes that are actually quite nice. We'll take that clue, that's really nice. Look at the swag that I've obtained now, man. Haven't opened up a mystery box on video for a while. This one gave me a bucket. Yep. Obviously, I'm mostly catching eclectics, so you're not seeing me catch like thousands of eclectics, but these clues take a little while to get. That is a Clogger's clue if I've ever seen one in my life. 2 new teleports and a Sara page. Nothing of use. I got some purple sweets as well. It's also worth a lot of money if you are a main. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. I'll take the Cloggers. I've got quite a few on this account now. With this eclectic, I get level 70 Hunter. Okay, we're getting there, boys. Another casket from the good old Flax Keeper. Hello. Alright, what do we get? Wait, that's one of the items I wanted. A fire battle staff. So now I've got the air staff and the fire staff, which is huge. Water staff would be best in slot for me, but I can't get those from any of the clues I have available, sadly. Can't wear the green dragonite body. Don't have Dragon Slayer done. I think I mentioned that in a previous episode. So that's not an upgrade, but I am very happy. With this count check random, I put that into agility, and there is level 5. Even just getting a couple of agility levels so far, I actually feel like I feel that difference. It's really nice. Just look at that pile of clues, man. The hard clues, the easy clue, all of the medium clues. It's just so satisfying when you have that many clues on the floor. It does get a bit annoying to juggle, but there's 5 more mediums. Let's go get another clue done. Before I finish the clue, did a cheeky farm run, 66 farm, and it feels so good to actually do like full allotment runs. These give so much XP. The clue is complete, and it yields us nothing that time. Okay, fair enough. Another day, another clue. Oh, we got it! Adamant Axe on medium clue number 14. Also, the fact that I've done 14 medium clues is madness. We've been zooming the clues to the eclectic implings being a 1 in 25 is so nice. I just want to show you how good this axe is compared to my steel axe, and the reason why I didn't want to go back to woodcutting until I got this. Because the difference is so substantial that I would have been, shooting myself in the foot if I didn't get this before coming back to woodcutting. Here is the oak tree graph. So I actually already have the level to cap out the experience an hour of oak trees with an adamant axe, which means they give me the most amount of logs as they can, and still never capped out oak trees. So that is insane on its own. But then it's even better if we look at stuff like willow trees, because the higher woodcutting level I get, the better the willow trees are. And then if I do ever do any more use, again, that is so substantially better. It's literally 50% better on like any tree, except for oak might be slightly less because it caps. But that is mad. That is so good. Got another clue done on the way to 74 Hunter, and it gives me absolutely nothing. I mean, you win some, you lose some. I literally just got the Addy Axe, so I can't complain. But that's kind of funny to see the contrast on clues. The reason why I love Chunkman is because you can really be efficient with the limited, chunks that you have available to me. And this is how I'm making my runs more efficient when it comes to Puro. I teleport to Camelot, hop worlds to a PvP world, and there is a bank right here. That then allows me to bank all of my stuff, sort out whatever I need to, and then hop to whatever world is active with the Implin crop circle plugin, run over to the crop circle, and we are good to go. Obviously, if I have a farm run to do, I do that on the way as well, and it's just so efficient, man. It's lovely. To think I was scared of air runes a few episodes ago, and now I have over 100,000 of them, and they are white stacked in my bank. You love to see it. Thank you, Puro. Bro, that took so long. I finally got Mystic Boots from a Magpie Implin, which are a best in slot upgrade. Look at how many it took me. These are a 1 in 19, and it took me 111 Magpie Implins in total. I just kept catching them while obviously catching the Eclectics on my way to 74, but my goodness, those took a while. 67 farming. I can now grow Cadentines, which have a decent amount of seeds in the bank from my Ogre grind, so we can start planting those. No way! I've completed a bunch of easy clues that I just haven't shown, but this one is insane! I keep just getting really garbage clues, but this is nuts! Oh my goodness, I got a black wizard hat tee and Guthix robe legs. These are actually like really good items for me. With this Magpie Implin right here, that is 74 Hunter. I can now catch Ninja Implings. So now it's time to go catch some and get some upgrades. My first ever Ninja Impling caught right here. I'm going to open it. Rune Darts. Very cool item. I don't know how useful it is to me, but yeah. Cool, let's catch some more. Managed to get 13 Ninja Implings. Let's open them up and see if we can get anything good. I got some rune arrows. Ooh, my best in slot ammunition, so that's really, really nice. Rune chain body. Yes, that is best in slot chest slot unless I can get an upgrade from like a hard clue. That is like the only time I'm going to get anything better. Speaking of hard clues, I cannot do that one, but we got one from a Ninja Implin alongside a Dragon Dagger. Snakeskin boots, another best in slot for range. We take those. They're pretty big. I've got best in slot with spike manacles for melee as well, right? So that's nice. Rune claws, not my best in slot because I can get a rune scimitar, but very cool nevertheless. Another DDS prayer potions, very, very nice. And some more darts, so nothing else too great, but I'm looking good. I'm not going to be hunting any more ninja imps because it's been absolute pain for me. Recently, I keep getting this failed to log in issue if I've hopped too many times. It's not like a actually hit my hop limit issue, it's something else. But I'm just going to, let it die down and I'll hunt more implins later on. I'm done for now because this is rather frustrating. I still got a fair few new best in slots and we're going to go start using them at Hellhounds then, shall we? Thought I'd quickly show you guys my Impling tab. I've got 2.6 mil cash from imps, which is pretty awesome. And then a bunch of other items, 12,000 gold bars, So many runes, so many useful things. And if we check my butterfly net, look at how many implings I've already caught. 24,000 eclectics nearly for all of those medium clues. Nearly 5k essence implings for all those lovely runes, which are my two main focuses. But then I've also caught a bunch of other useful imps. So let's go do some hellhound killing and see if we can switch up the medium clues and get a hard clue done. We have 3 steps already, so I just need 3 more steps for a guaranteed hard clue. Let's see if we can make that happen, shall we? We'll make this episode a nice clue episode. Because I didn't get a split bark helm and mystic robe bottom yet, I'm actually using those lovely easy clue magic items, which is nice. And I'm going to be obviously using the Hellhound's weakness. Good old water spells. Let's get this going. Level 62 magic already. Although, judging by the amount of water runes in my inventory, pretty sure that that is me done. I think I'll run out of runes before I hit 63. Well, this is awkward. There's 63 magic.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Now that I've run out of runes for realsies this time with 63 magic, I think it's time to head back to Hellhounds with our new and improved range setup. Honestly, I feel really good walking around like this. Good old Sir Camelock has come a really long way. He is looking pretty beastly nowadays. I'm so happy. Already, man, I have a solvable hard clue step that I hadn't had before. This one is at the Catherby Beach. Wow, okay. So now we have 4 doable hard clue steps. Change that color to green. Look at that. Ooh, the cool thing with this Evil Bob random now where I have to fish is when you're 51 or higher magic, you can get magic XP or fishing XP as a reward, which means I could get magic XP for this one. Okay, it gave me fishing XP, but there was a chance for magic, which is nice now. 68 farming, I can now grow palm trees. I have a few of those seeds in the bank, so that's going to be some big XP. No way, it's a green clue on the floor for the first time ever since I changed the colours. So this one is 100% doable. I know that before even picking it up. That is so satisfying. 5 doable hard clue steps now. Oh my. The range level's getting there pretty nicely as well. 89 range. With this count check, that puts my agility into double digits. There's level 10 just from lamps so far. My first ever palm tree checked on this account. Look at the XP drop. 10k XP. That is so much. Thank you, Bird's Nests. We got it. That is the last hard clue step I needed. I have 6 doable steps now. Let's go get them done, dude. I'm so excited to get a hard clue done. And I've only killed 8k hellhounds. That's crazy good. These clue steps are always super nostalgic to me. I remember these slider puzzles. I used to really enjoy doing them. I remember doing the sliding monkey madness one for a friend ages ago because he couldn't do it. Good times, dude. Good times. Now to get the other clue steps done, and we are good to go. My palm tree is also diseased, so let's sort that out. The 5th step, let's dig, and it is done! Okay, a 5-step hard clue, which means I can go back to Hellhounds, grab my last clue, and I don't even have to juggle it for a while. I've been juggling clues for far too long. I got my clue, I'm heading back to the bank to open up this hard clue. Honestly, juggling clues for the past, month and a half has been a bit stressful, so I'm going to take this opportunity and probably utilize my Addy axe and get some woodcutting in without having to juggle clues, and I can just fully AFK and have a bit of a chill time for a week or so. Alright, this hard clue could change so much on the account. It is an absolute awesome item to have, and I am insanely excited to open it up. I mean, you can probably tell by my voice, but very excited, but I'm also a little bit nervous because it could be just garbage, couldn't it? Let me just talk you through what I think the best items I can get are. I have made a little clue tier list here of just the generic things that I would like to see. Number 1 would be that rune axe. Obviously, I'm doing a ton of woodcutting still. The Addy axe is great, but rune would be even better, and it's not that rare. It's like a 1 in 5 from hard clues, so there's definitely a big possibility that I can get a rune axe. The Robin Hood hat would be a big upgrade to my coif and some fashionscape. The enchanted robe top, I don't actually have a good mage top. So this enchanted top would actually be pretty massive for magic training. And any God Dragon Hide, like literally any piece of the God Dragon Hide would just be nuts. That would be best in slot for the account for a long, long time, and it would be absolutely amazing to get. So I think that's my most valuable item I can get. That is also fairly rare. Next up in the A tier, we have the more common drops that are super useful still. A rune pickaxe would be a nice upgrade to my Addy one for any future mining grinds. Nice to have that ready to go. And Black Dragonhide, again, very common, like a 1 in 5, and I could get either the top or the bottoms and progress my account that way. The bottoms would be less impactful than the top, because I've already got Blue Dragonhide chaps, but I have nothing good for my top. I have a studded body. So a Black Dragonhide body would be an insane upgrade. And on the B tier, we have Red Dragonhide body. Again, another awesome upgrade for the studded body. Then any rune item. Honestly, any piece of rune would be an upgrade to me, and obviously any of the trimmed rune armors or the default armors, any of that is fine. The plate body would be an upgrade over my chain body, the rune helm would be an upgrade over my Addy helm, rune legs over Addy legs, you know, all of that jazz. So it'd be pretty useful to get some rune armor for when I do melee training, but it's not as useful as the range in my opinion. In C tier, just one item, a Blue Dragonhide body. And finally in D tier, the Red Dragonhide legs would be a slight upgrade over the Blue Dragonhide, and then the Rune Kite Shield would be a slight upgrade over my Rune Square Shield. So these are like the items that I'm looking for. Obviously like Third Age and Gilded and stuff like that would also be upgrades, but they're just so rare that you can't even comprehend getting them from one clue, so they're not on the list. So without further ado, let's just open up this hard clue, shall we? This one click could change the whole entire account. I'm so nervous, dude. I'm cracking it open. What? Bro, what's this account and amulet RNG? That's kinda crazy, I'm not gonna lie. An Amulet of Glory T. I don't think it has any better stats than a normal Amulet of Glory, so it's not like a new best in slot over the Amulet of Glory I'd get from Dragon Imps. But that is just swag, and I obviously have the Magic Ammy, so I've got swag there as well. Sadly, Rune Longsword not as good as a Rune Scimitar that I can get from Ninja Imps, but I do believe that Rune Plate Skirt is a best in slot over the Addy Legs. So we got a best in slot at least. I will take that. No Rune Axe, no S tier items, but we did get an item that I wanted and some huge fashionscape. So honestly, I take those for sure. Look at me now, boys. That is peak fashion. So like I said before, it's time to do some woodcutting. There is 82 woodcutting starting out my journey. I'm just going to bank a crazy amount of logs and just start working on firemaking. I haven't done any firemaking on this account, so I think it's time to just train that up a bit and have a good time getting that to like 80 or something so it can catch up to my fletching. Obviously, while chopping these willows, I'm still using my Group Ironman account to spawn random events with his forestry backpack, like this pheasant event. Obviously, in addition to the XP, I do want to see if I can get any items on the forestry logs so that if I do roll something like Seer's Village and I get access to the backpack, that's when I'm going to have to go and get the log myself. So if I can already have a couple of items ticked off from this woodcutting grind, it just makes sense. Hopefully I can get something like the golden egg from this event before I have to even go to Seer's Village, so I don't have to stress as much. It's the number! It wouldn't be a video if we didn't at least include one level 69. Honestly, I haven't trained thieving outside of forestry events in a long time, and I'm level 39. That's actually quite satisfying. I'm a happy boy. My experience an hour for woodcutting isn't even that bad. With the Addy Axe, I'm now sitting at around 40 to 45k experience an hour. Before, I was sitting just under 30k, like 25k-ish. So yeah, it's a huge XP increase. 85 woodcutting? Damn, these levels are going pretty fast, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, this Quizmaster looks different. A steel plate body, the classic. One thing that I can now do on this account with all of the metal armor that I have and the van braces and such is get my magic low enough that I can splash. I'm going to be splashing Fire Strike with my Fire Battle Staff and all of the crazy amounts of air runes I have and loads of excess mine runes. Obviously, I can use the mine runes on Hellhounds, but I'm getting way more mine runes than I am water runes. So water runes are going to be the limitation on what I can actually cast offensively on Hellhounds. So I'd rather just use up some of these for some passive XP alongside then using water runes on more powerful spells with death runes and chaos runes over these mind runes. So it's time to just splash on this man constantly while I sleep. I'm just going to re-log, and I'm starting at 63 magic. Let's see where I get to by the time I wake up. Waking up, my magic is now level 65. Honestly, not that bad. I will take that. Climbing up to level 12 agility. This is going to be so big for Puro. It's amazing. Another palm tree to check, and this one gets me the big 7-0 in farming. So technically only 12 more levels to go. Yes, those 12 levels are longer, but the farming is definitely coming along, and Puro has helped so good with that. This will be my last woodcutting level for a while. Level 88 woodcutting coming in. And from 82 to 88 woodcutting, I've banked all of my logs, and I want to show you what I've got to fire make. Take a look at this. Nearly 5,000 oak logs and 20,000 willow logs have been chopped. So it's time to spend like 25 hours fire making. I'm pretty sure doing lines down Catherby like this is around 1,000 burns an hour if I'm paying attention. I've just chucked that tinderbox in the middle of my inventory, just burning them away in a line. I started at like 21 fire making. I'm level 33 already now, and I'm planning on going all the way to 80. With the logs in my bank, I definitely have 80 banked, so I am ready to just grind it out. It's also kind of crazy that I have to burn 20,000 willow logs just for level 80. That means 99 is going to take a little bit longer than I expected. But, I mean, I haven't trained firemaking on old school without Wintertop before, so it's definitely going to be an experience. But I'm actually genuinely liking the firemaking, making lines. It's very nostalgic to me. I got, like, 95 firemaking back in the day, just lighting fire lines of willow and maple logs in Varrock. So, I don't know how long the nostalgia will keep for me, but at the moment, I'm enjoying it. I'm not going to bore you guys with 25 hours of fire making, so I'm going to try and edit the 25 hours of fire making down into a 10-second montage. Let's do it. And there it is, level 80 fire making. That should be the perfect place to round out the video. Next video, I'm going to be focusing back in Puro and trying to get my first 99 on the account. So the next video may be a little bit longer than like 2 weeks away. It might take 3 weeks or so for it to come out. But obviously, that is the one chunk life. We know that grinds take a while. As always, we've got the end of video summary. As you can see on the left side, that was my stats from the last episode. And on the right side, that is my current stats. We gained a lot of levels this episode, the majority of them being in firemaking. But we also gained a stupid amount of agility levels with Lampin, progress towards 87 magic, and 89 hunter. With that passive farming gains as well, pretty good. Ended up playing 8 days for this video. That is 200 hours pretty much. That's a lot of time. A big thank you again to Factor for sponsoring this video as well. If you click my link in the description and sign up to Factor, every single subscription to Factor helps me so much, and it would be crazy appreciated. On the left side is our current goals, which I spoke about at the start of the video, and then on the right side is everything we got in this episode, which was quite jam-packed. Rune chain body and rune plate skirt are pretty large. Then I also have the Addy pickaxe and Addy axe, which were amazing. I got the level to catch ninja implings, got the swaggy Amulet Glory tee, and I really liked boots this episode. I got 3 best in slot boots for all 3 styles. Next episode will take a little while to come out, like I said, because I'm planning on getting my first 99 in the next episode, and I have a big plan for it, so it's time to put that in motion. As always, thank you so much to the members. We have Let's Roll Guys at the Why Would You Buy This tier, Super Cow, Dark World Order, and Yellow Raven keeping going at the Gold tier. Thank you so much. At the Silver tier, we have Kevin Roussel, Miklos, Aaron Eaglewinds, Love Grim, and a brand new sign-up of membership, Mr. Camille. Thank you so much for that. And at the normal supporter tier, we have Mike Dalton, Dave Churchill, Inflim, Roller, RS, and Addicted Fox. Thank you all for supporting the channel. This is my full-time job, so if you would like to support, the memberships are open. You can click the join button. The lowest tier membership is as cheap as it can be, so even that one supports heavily. And as always, until next time, see ya.